Hey honeybees, how y'all doing? Welcome back to L&L Honeycomb Homestead. Today I'm going to just prep up a couple of beds, or start with one, so I can go ahead and get my vegetables in one of those beds, because it's time. They're growing like crazy. So if you want to see what I'm getting ready to do out here, stay tuned. Hey honeybees, so as you can see right here, I turned the bed. This is where the squash was at. I turned that bed, and I'm going to be turning this bed as well right here. But I'm turning the bed, and I got a lot of scraps. A lot of scraps. And I am going to be putting this in this bed, right down in this little trench that you can see right here. And eggshells and stuff like that. I'm going to be putting it in there. This is the time to go ahead and start putting all your scraps and stuff in your beds too. That eliminates a lot of things as far as going to the store, getting some soil and all that extra stuff. Because you're putting more nutrients in there. With the nutrients that you get from your food scraps, it also can work its wonders in the soil too. Those worms will start coming. Now, I had some worms already in this bed. I get worms when it's raining, and I throw them in the beds. And I put my scraps in there. And as they're in there, they're breaking down those scraps as well, so I can have rich soil. That way, by mid-September, close to the end of September, I'll be able to put my fall stuff in these beds. All right? Just a tip. Just a tip. So I just wanted to show y'all here. These are some of the beds that the chicken has helped me with. There's nothing on the bottom, but nothing but rich soil. And they just turning it. And when I made these beds, I had put a lot of sticks in here. There was tremendous work of worms in these beds, and leaves, and just rich, really, really rich. And with them coming out here and doing what they do, they're steady turning up these beds. They're boo-booing, that's compost, and just rich soil. And I'm very pleased on what they are doing. Now, if you don't have, chickens, or if you don't have a cow where you're at, and you're saying, oh, I still need to go and get me some compost and stuff, for my beds and for my garden, I'm getting ready to tell you what you can do. Because I did it, and you just have to look on my channel, and it's on there, on everything I do. But I'm going to tell you what you can do that can help you tremendously when it comes to your garden beds. Okay? But in the meantime, look what they have done. I told you they were going to clean it, y'all. They've been working it. They've been working it. They've been working it. Very happy. Was the perfect day to do all this, and I was just very happy that I was able to do it and not sweat, be too tired. Heat, it's because it's been like this for the past few days, and thunderstorms and storms and all that stuff like that. All the elements that you could think of, what's going on, except for snow, and that's coming soon. And y'all already know how I feel about snow, but I don't even think that far. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed what I showed you. Maybe that gave you some tips on what you need to do out there in your garden beds and stuff like that. That will eliminate a whole lot of that, getting soil and all the extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Work with the yard. Work with your land. Work what you got in your yard, because you'll be surprised what you can do. Check back on those other channels that I have that I showed about making good rich soil with compost and leaves and all that stuff, because I really didn't have to buy any soil at all. Just sit there and let it do. So this is the time to start going ahead and collecting all your sticks, and and if you have any leaves that you have bagged over, since last year or whatever else like that, like I have, because I got bags of leaves. That's my compost. That's what I'm going to be using. That's what's going to make me stir my beds up and being ready for spring and then fall coming up here as well too. That helps a lot. It breaks down. Collect worms. If you got rain wherever you at and there's worms, collect those worms and throw them in your garden beds. Throw some scraps and stuff like that in there so it can break down and make your soil rich for your fall garden. It really works, believe me. It really does. So, and if you got chickens, use their compost. If you got a cow somewhere, use that too. Get some and set it up to the side and let that, sit until it's time to use it. Don't use it right away because it will burn your crops. Let it be old, before you use it. And that'll be your own cow compost. Instead of going to Lowe's or Depot and getting that, spending that penny, you can have your own. So if you got a neighbor, say, hey, can I borrow your boo-boo? Can I get some of that boo-boo over there? You know what I'm saying? So just wanted to come on here and show you that and show you what's going on at the homestead, and that's what's going on, getting them beds ready. And I hope you like this video, y'all. And like, comment, and subscribe. And what else? Have a blessed and a wonderful, blessed day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.